Hi, it's Amy from Amy's Mix of Creativity. Okay, I'm back with a couple more autumn or fall collage books that I just really want you to see because I think they're excellent. So, first I'll start with the scrapbook paper book. So this is a journal book, even though it's called scrapbook paper. Vintage Garden. And so it's a little unique. It's different. I chose to do it for fall, even though it's for, looks like it could be a spring book because I think it's very, like dark and gloomy in some points. It's kind of almost like, Halloweenish fall type of thing. I think you'll like it. So let me go show you the on the front page here. It says, "Thank you," and excuse me, it's from Lori Joseph. This is the person who created this book of digital prints. Go to the front page here, and the first page gives you some ideas of her collections that are on Amazon. So if you want to pause the video, you can look at those and take a look on her on Amazon to see any of these different picture books. So most of them are cut in collage. This one I didn't realize it was scrapbook book paper, but you know what? It's still really cool. So I'm very happy to be showing it. So a lot of the pages are like this, where it's like half the page, and then it's portrait. And I just, oh my goodness, look at that. I just love the pictures, the coloring. It's very vintage, very ephemeral looking. So I guess that's a word, but you know what I'm saying. It looks very, like old and mystical. I love the tree. I love the path. So it's one of the reasons I picked this book. Now, instead of having to go like this, which I did in my last video, that I actually taped a video before, and I went very long because I kept turning the book, and I rarely ever, retake a video because I just like doing one take. I don't care about editing. I'm not really interested in doing that so much, but I decided for this video, I want you to understand that they have on this page is a full page, obviously, of a picture that's on the other side, okay, of the page. I don't know why they did that. Why this person did that. I find it very upsetting because then you have to cut the same picture. If you like this picture, you can't have both this large picture and the smaller picture because it's on the other side of the book. Of the page of the book. So so that's a little critique I have of this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it on like this because I just want you to see the. I mean, you'll get an idea that these are the same pictures that are. Let me just try to zoom in a little more. Same pictures on this side, just in a bigger size. That way I won't have to keep turning it around, which was really not easy to do. Made a lot of noise. I decided it just wasn't worth it. Okay, so on the other side of that page, there's a picture of the same girl. Here we got some pretty flowers. Oh, weeping willow tree. I love nature scenes. As most of you know, I grew up in Maine. On the mid-coast of Maine, and I just love the outdoors. Not really into deer, though. My dad used to hunt deer, and that was not something I really enjoyed about living up in Maine, but always was, the whole thing about Bambi and all that, Bambi's mom and all that. Anyway, so this is what I really love, is the fall colors with the reflection and water. I love water scenes. Here's some cool plants if you're a gardener. But really, for me, water scenes are what's, really spectacular about this book. And that scene on the back was that the one with the pretty fall trees. This rose is really pretty. You could cut out the whole thing, you know, cut this out and use it on like a card or a scrapbook, planner, journal, art journal, junk journal, ATC, anything that you want. It's a little big for an ATC, but you could cut it smaller, or you could cut just the rose itself. You get the drift. These are perfect. These kind of pictures or things are perfect for all kinds of different crafting, you know, techniques. So just, you know, think about it when you're looking at them. Keep an open mind. So on the back of that page was the water, the river, the sparkled, beautiful. The back of this is going to be this one, I can tell. Yep. So I'm not, you get what I'm saying. It's just the larger picture, but this makes it much easier to show. And I really want to get to the next book too, because that book really blew me away. So here's a Christmas type of scene for the pine cones. Could be for Christmas. The bridge is on the other side too. I really don't like that they did that, because, you know, I kind of feel like it's a waste, and, like, you know, you lose a lot. I have a feeling sometimes these people do that though to make you want to buy another book. Right? So you have to have two so you can get both pictures. But yeah, that's a beautiful scene too, which is on the other side and larger. Oh, this girl is so adorable. I don't really know what this is. I'm not sure, but that's what's on the other side on that one. Wish it was the little girl, but I'm glad I got the girl. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad I can cut her picture out of there. This is a really cute scene with the barn. It is the barn on the other side. The stone house is on the other side. Oh, look how adorable. Little girl in a stream with her dog. And I guess these are lupin. I don't know, but I love the sunset. And that's on the back. Interesting little tree. Love the lantern and the path. It's like mystical. This one is kind of, it's like gloomy, dark type of pictures. Greenhouse. And the water features are on the other side. This one, sunflowers. I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but they're beautiful. I love the coloring. That one had the sunflowers on the other side, so that's interesting. Another deer. A little too realistic for me. This furniture is interesting. Very old looking. It's like the outdoors is growing inside the living room. Unique. And that's on the other side of that. Butterfly. Kind of like really spooky looking. Good for Halloween. Obviously a fall with falling leaves. Fall, which is on the other side. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like this bear, and I love bears. I love teddy bears. I made a video recently of books just with teddy bears in them, because I think they're so adorable and so cute, and I really hope people look at that. If you want, you know, check that out. This bear kind of scares me with his claws, so I might, you know, like in a situation like this, I love the face there. It's so cute. I might just, you know, maybe I'd put that on like a embellishment or like a button or something. A big button. But yeah, and the rose trellis, like, oh, it's like a trellis along the fence there. Really pretty. And that's what's on the other side of that, so you can see the larger pictures. So yeah, so that worked out much better than before when I tried to show that. Here's the picture of that tree. Very glossy. You could use that, obviously, and you can use any of these pictures. Sorry about the glare. It's kind of in the middle of the night, so I'm trying to get the lighting just right. Okay, so that's called Scrapbook Paper Vintage Garden by Lori Joseph. And that's a cool one. But this one I just was blown away by. Okay, I saw this and I'm like, oh, I like the colors on the front. It's called Autumn Hues and Falling Leaves. Fall backgrounds for junk journals, mixed media, scrapbooks, and collage art. And this is by Rhapsody Hues. That's the name of the... let me zoom out a little so you get to see everything, because this will just, I mean, this is, I can't wait to show this. I just think it's incredible, the colors they put into these pages. Okay, look at that. That first page. It's like watercolor type of look. Beautiful. Now this one's interesting because they don't put anything on the other side. It's all white. But I think that's so nothing bleeds through or anything, but also, you know, I like that because you don't ruin anything, but it's also kind of, you know, you don't have anything else to work with either, but that's okay because these are just so beautiful. I don't care. Look at that. Okay, look at those colors. I hope they can really shine through on the video. They're just so pretty. The ducks. I love going to a place near my home. It's a park, county park, and it's got a duck pond, and I just love seeing the ducks on the river next to the duck pond. Look at those colors. Very cool. It's almost like rice paper, if you understand, if you know what I mean by rice paper. It's kind of thin. It's very matte, very like, it's kind of rough, but not rough in a bad way. It just kind of like isn't smooth like a glossy sheet would be, but works really good probably with, you know, for collage and decoupage, junk journaling, art journaling, any of that. But also, I mean, I could see myself using these on cards too as the background or as the focal point. It's just so pretty. Look at that. Oh, just love the colors together, even like these with the greens in there. Birds. I'm gonna go a little faster just because I want to make sure you get to see the whole book without it going too long of a video, but it is a little bit long. Hopefully it won't be as long as the one I had I decided not to publish because it just was too hard for me to flip the pages back and forth for that other book. But look at that. And it looks, it's like a painting, almost like a photograph though, because there's lots of detail. Some of them are a little more, you know, like watercolor, like kind of blurry. But yeah, I'm like in love with this. I love this. I love this book. I love the colors. Love the, you know, the pictures. You know, like countryside, the farm type of look. This reminds me of England when we were in, we went to England when we picked up our son from his trip to Scotland. And I mean, he was there for his study abroad for school, and these were houses like this in the Cotswolds mainly that were really cool to see, with those type of thatched roofs. I think that's what they're called, thatched roofs. Wow, what a pretty color palette. Again, I mean, you can tell I like purple. It's my it's my new sweatshirt. I'm just loving this. Even I'm not a big bird person, but that just looks so cool. So those are cranes, I guess. Or herons, I don't know. There's a wheelbarrow. Beautiful. You know, if you're someone who doesn't like the narrative about, like, you know, me talking about, you know, like stuff I've seen and stuff, you can always fast forward or put it on, not fast forward, but like put it the video on faster or mute it. So you get to see everything, and you know, I'm not gonna be upset by that. I would be upset if people were like, oh, please don't talk, because that's part of the whole experience. I feel That's why I'm doing this, because I love to share what I find online, share, you know, my own stash, and talk about it. So helps me with my crafting ways. And I hope to soon come. Oh, sorry, I had to take a moment. Colors are just so incredible. I'm going to come in back and do some videos where I'm going to show you some different ways to use some of these, you know, pages, and or it will be different from different books that I've done recently. So definitely come back and see that. Make sure you subscribe so you know when that's going to happen. Okay, that's a great book. I love it. Autumn Hues and Falling Leaves by Rhapsody Hues. Wonderful. Thank you. Bye.